Hello friends and welcome to another Pauper League. Today we're going to be playing Orzhov Pestilence, the mid-range version. Here we are. So generally this deck can come in two different flavors. One is going to be focusing more on control, and this version, which is has a lot more creatures, has a lot more to do in the early game, but we're still looking at our main combo being Pestilence and Guardian of the Guildpact. So this version here has a lot of life gain through Aven Riftwatcher, Lone Missionary, and then Kor Skyfisher can pick those up and we can play them again. We also have Kabira Crossroads, which can be picked up with the Skyfisher or with the Basilica. And then as far as the sideboard goes, we have some Castigate here if we need more ways to hit the opponent's hand, as well as Prismatic Strands, which can be an incredibly powerful card, allowing us to prevent all damage of a color of our choice, and we can generally do it twice. We got Okiba-Gang Shinobi here as a spicy one of. It can be game-breaking if we manage to get the ninjutsu to go off and have the opponent discard two cards. Having, like a repeatable opponent discards two cards effect is very, very strong, obviously. Yeah, well, let's maybe play some games with the deck and see how it does. All right, what do we got? This hand plays. Oh, you just had a Pauper tournament yesterday with your friends? You talk about me? Little old me? Well, thank you so much for that. Um, I've been trying to spread the good word of Pauper through my videos, so, it's nice to hear that people have been enjoying them enough that it's something to worthy talking about. That's really cool. What decks were showing up at the tournament, Salos? All right, this could mean a few things. Oh, no way, you were playing Black Sack? Very nice. Actually, Propaganda just released a Black Sack video, I think, last weekend, which was also very good. Titan Rising, what's going on with that? It's giving you an error. Oh, that's most unfortunate. I want y'all to be able to sub if that's something that you want to do. Alright, so Jostforge Bridge, Great Furnace, and Ichor Wellspring makes me think this is probably Goblin combo. I really want to hit him with a Duress so that we can see if they have Deadly Dispute and take that away from them. Although it doesn't use our mana very well to do that. We would be better served to wait a turn on the Duress. But then, we're just playing Spare Supplies, which isn't very good. Mana is a little bit awkward here, because all of our lands come into play tapped. Nice, getting the Deadly Dispute. Okay, so it is Affinity. We take the Deadly Dispute. That's great. And yeah, we have nothing else to do, so pass the turn back. Oh, yeah. That could be a card, yeah. Bojuka Bog. Let's put down the spare supplies. Suffocating Fumes. Okay, we'll Bojuka Bog them. And we'll just pass the turn back. Alright, I have not been keeping track. Great Furnace, Vault of Whispers. Okay. Okay, so we have 5 mana, so we can unmake the Mirror Enforcer and Kor Skyfisher the spare supplies. I don't mind losing a Skyfisher to a Galv Blast. It's fine. Yeah, what's going on, Twitch? Let people give me money. I'm sorry to hear that you're having trouble with that, Titan Rising. Okay, so we have control of the board currently. The problem is Affinity can redraw like crazy. All they gotta do is draw a Deadly Dispute, and bam, they draw 3 cards. Cart Clan Shaman. I mean, it does let them sacrifice the Ichor Wellsprings, which draw them cards. We just have so much removal here. Alright, let's crack the clue. Omen of the Dead. Oh, that's great. Let's cast Omen of the Dead and return Kor Skyfisher. And we'll use it to put Omen of the Dead back in our hand. So the Kor Skyfisher dies again, we can just flash Omen of the Dead, get it back. Also notable, Cart Clan Shaman doesn't hit creatures with flying. Alright, hopefully it works out tomorrow. So weird though, right? Like, that is just strange. And you're saying your Jund Wildfire stuff is going to be arriving? That's good news. That deck is awesome. Another 3 damage. Wonder if they're going to sacrifice those Ichor Wellsprings. Nope. Just taking the damage. Alright. Kor Skyfisher, return spare supplies. Replay spare supplies. Thorn of Black Rose, wonderful. Alright, nothing else to do. Let's just pass the turn. Orzhov, best guild. I mean, Golgari has a special place in my heart, but Orzhov gets to play Pestilence, so it's all good in my books. Taking them down, turn at a time. So I think we play Thorn of the Black Rose here. We have a removal spell for Kark Clan Shaman, and I think this puts the game to bed. Titan Rising? Cheers. Hey, Mons? Yep, pass back. Wedding invitation, so they can try to get in with Kark Clan if that's what they want to do. It's not going to work out very well for them, though, if that's their plan. Hey, Henky, you want me to? You got the manas to open a chest? You wait just a little bit. We'll do that during sideboarding. Oh, no kidding. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, I love hearing about people like recommending the channel through word of mouth. That's one of the best ways for a channel to grow. It means a lot, honestly. What else you got? I'm just going to kill their critter here. We have the Monarch. We're so far ahead. Okay, they're going to kill one of my critters. That's fine. Got Omen of the Dead. Bringing a whole bunch of stuff back. Hey there, John. That's the way it looks right now. Looking pretty good. There is an Edict in the graveyard. Let's get Skyfisher back. Play Skyfisher, return spare supplies. Replay spare supplies. We can play the Thraben Inspector and then hold up Omen of the Dead, or we can hold up Cast Down. I think we're just going to hold up Cast Down. Oh yeah, Skyfisher plus Omen is very strong. And then we've also got some Aven Riftwatchers to give us even more things to potentially hit with Omen of the Dead, gain more life. Alright, good thing we kept up Cast down, because that Disciple of the Vault is a jerk. And I think here we can just attack for 4 and then play Pestilence and win. Oh yeah. I know the one you're talking about. It gives you like a pair of 1/1s, 3 mana with flash. Alright. Don't think we have the win anymore. Let's just double check our mana here. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. So we don't quite have enough to kill. Oh, and 2 life? Oh, the 2 life is pretty sweet. Okay, that's a turn. Now, as you can see, our clock is fairly slow. We're on turn 11 over here, but we can do a lot of strong stuff here. Don't like the how they brought back. Like, we might still just be dead here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, we're not. Okay, we're fine. You can gift a sub but not sub yourself? That's so weird. Can you gift a sub to yourself? That is the strangest thing. I wonder why that's happening. Maybe, I don't know. I can't even guess. Anyone ever have that experience before where Twitch doesn't let you subscribe to somebody? Three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. Currently, potentially 20 damage. Three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. Still 20 damage. If they have Disciple of the Vault, if they drew Disciple of the Vault, we're dead. Phew. Okay, it's just a blood fountain. We should be fine. Yeah, we know they have a sack outlet. They returned Kark Clan Shaman to their hand with the last blood fountain. I don't know, like, if they use the treasures, I don't know if they still have enough. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18, 19. It is still enough. So if they drew the Disciple with that blood token... Open a Ren earlier? What Pauper should get? Oh, I get ya. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like Mono Blue Fairies is going to be pretty hot for the first week of Kamigawa. So either that or something that plays well against it. Yeah, Henky. I wasn't thinking about double Disciple. It would have been better to keep up the 3 mana so that we could potentially Suffocating Fumes with the Krark Clan Shaman on the stack. Okay, we managed to win, and yeah, that's definitely pretty nice. Let's open that chest. All right, so let's see. We still got a little bit of time. We're obviously going to bring in all the Dust to Dust. Okiba-Gang is interesting in this matchup. Let's put it in the maybe column. And then also Cathar Commandos. So what do we want to take out? Gonna get rid of the Duress. Not too hot on the Riftwatchers in this matchup. Getting the Monarch seems fine. We should be able to keep a hold of it, I think. They don't exactly have a ton of critters. Get rid of the Missionary. All right, so the problem here is that we have Dust to Dust, which is extremely good, but our clock is very slow. So we aren't able to like back it up the same way that, for example, a Slivers deck could. We're just so low on time. Clamigo, hello. And I mean, the spare supplies kind of go hand in hand with the Skyfisher, although this hand is just like terrible. See if we can find one with Dust to Dust. Oh, this one would be good if we had white mana. I think I'd keep this and hope we draw into white mana. Hey, this is usually the one you're playing with? Oh, great. Maybe you can give me some pointers. I really like this style of deck. Don't die. That's a good one. I kind of like holding on to Bojuka Bog, because they have things that we could potentially want to take out of the graveyard since they're running the fountain. You didn't like the Cathar, huh? What would you rather play in that spot? Fun ones. Tortex, the Tortured Existence deck, is one of the more fun, versatile strategies that I can think of off the top of my head. Revoke. That makes sense. Now we might get punished for holding this Bojuka Bog in hand. We could have gotten away with playing it turn 1, and then we would have 4 mana for a Thorn to block Mirror Enforcer next turn. But that would be pretty risky. We'll probably just have to Cathar Commando kill it. Okay. Dust to dust. Question is, do we Cathar Commando their critter, or do we just get a land so that we can potentially double tap the lands when we draw a white source? Ooh, Kiln Fiend is a wicked deck. Definitely lost a lot of power when it lost Gataxian Probe, but still playable. Ooh, Gallop Blast on Thraben Inspector. They do find another land. Here, then destroy the Mirror Enforcer. Looks like a Deadly Dispute. Alright, let's find plains on top. Any white source would be nice. Could just slam Guardian. I don't think we want to put down Thorn yet. We're not really safe. Could play Thorn, then they just Galv Blast it, take the Monarch. Now we find Cast Down. Hey, thank you so much for saying so, Monster Ronnie. And glad you're able to come by for the live show today. Wedding Invitation. Okay. They can use that to take the Monarch, guaranteed at some point. Ooh, and double Mirror Enforcer, and another Disciple of the Vault. Wow. We are in so much trouble. Kark Clan, does that just kill us? 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, that's got to kill us, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, yeah. Super dead. Yeah, that's true. No Bonner's Ornament and no Talisman. We got a lot of other things that gain us life, though. A lot of our lands gain us life. We got Missionary, Aven Riftwatcher in the main. Oh, because we want to keep playing the rocks. So we get rid of them with Deadly Dispute. We're not able to return them and replay them over and over again with Skyfisher. All right, thanks a lot for coming by, Titan Rising. Catch you next time. Need to mulligan this. All right, this one we can keep. Kind of slow, though. Oh, that's a good draw. Got something we can do with our mana. I think we probably crack the clue. Maybe we probably play Cathar Commando. Let's pass, and we can decide what we want to do end of their turn. So I'm going to play Cathar Commando, then I'll Chainer's Edict, attack for 4, kill a land. Be feeling pretty good if we could find a Dust to Dust. Ooh, another Mirror Enforcer. Our mana is definitely not helping us out here. Just don't have enough. Now there's the Deadly Dispute. Draw a million cards. Got rid of 2 enforcers so far. And they have no play this turn. We get an untapped land. So that means we can make the Monarch without having to worry about it being taken away immediately. Guardian of the Guildpact. Yeah, if they had unbanned Sojourner, they would just have 8 of this card, and that would be too much. It would mean like every game they're going to be slamming, 2 of these on like turn 3 or turn 4. This is a problem. If they've got like Clan Shaman, we're hosed. Oh, there's Clan. That's going to be a lot of damage. And there's the Galv Blast, so I think that's GG's. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 12. Yep, that's it. Disciple of Alt. Great card. This is a hand we cannot keep. Our only land is a Karoo. This one's fine. Slow but fine. Okay, Aven Riftwatcher is going to be pretty good in this matchup. Hey, well, it's always nice to hear from you. Glad that you're able to come back onto the stream sometimes. I think we just play planes here, hold up, cast down, next turn, Riftwatcher. So there is a question about killing this. Because if we kill this, then they haven't dealt us any damage this turn. But it does mean if they follow it up with a Thermal Alchemist, then we have to unmake it. Okay, decent. Aven Riftwatcher. Main deck. 2 life when it comes into play, and 2 life when it leaves. Oh, cool. Fiery Temper. So it looks like they're really like looking to take advantage of the blood token madness thing. Wonder what other surprises they have in store for us. Okay, that's pretty good for them. Do get the 2 life back though. So I could play Skyfisher, return land, then play Spare Supplies. Alms of the Vein. Oh, this is cool. Digging what the opponent's putting down here. A little bit stuck on lands, though. Turn 5. We've missed 2 land drops. Oh, there's one. I kind of want to return this one so we can gain another life with it next turn. Don't have anything to do with the mana anyway. Imp with haste. Okay, so this is Rakdos Madness. Very cool. Starting to feel the pressure a little bit. Oh, Omen of the Dead, what a draw. Okay, so if they want to, they can swing in. Be able to kill one of them. Go to 7. Opponent's at 1 left. Ah, Crossroads. That'll gain 2 more life. Wonderful. What are the worst matchups for this deck? Good question. I think Burn is generally pretty bad, but like we have a bunch of life gain in order to mitigate that. Um, I'm not entirely sure, Islands. I think we go bottom bottom. They have 3 cards in hand and we're at 6 life. I guess like worst case we can cast down the Riftwatcher. Gain 2 more life. Nice one. Good game. Alright, let's bring in Lone Missionary. Prismatic Strands. Take out Thorn of the Black Rose. Yeah, Pestilence doesn't look too great, considering, they're trying to kill us with a lot of direct damage. Could maybe bring in Castigate, Cathar Commando. I kind of like keeping the supplies just because of the synergy with Skyfisher. I'll have to mulligan this. This one we can keep. Plank, hello? A fodder tosser? That's crazy. I think we'll get rid of Vampire's Kiss, which enables their madness. And we have Cathar Commando to get rid of Fodder Tosser if we need to. Is it cold? I'm not sure what the temperature would be outside. I haven't been outside today. Oh, I see what's gonna happen. Yeah, there we go. All right. Got something for that? Yeah. Yeah, good question. I had forgotten that Cathar Commando has flash. You know, it's a creature. You play it in your main. No, no. This one you can play at any time. Same thing with this enchantment. The Knight with flashback. I think we're going to use the Omen of the Dead to scry here. Bottom that, top this. Let's redraw. Okay, can use that to gain a couple more life. Decent. So we know they have Fire Blast as the last card in hand. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Oh wow, they just had the mana to cast it. Chainer's Edict the flashback. Oh, the Bojuka Bog just a little bit too late. Draw a card. I'll draw another one. Okay, that's one I like. Return one of these Crossroads. Another Fire Blast. Yeah, no kidding. We've gained so much life, and opponent's just like, I don't even care. Yeah, they're making Madness look good. They're going to have Chainer's Edict out of the graveyard next turn for our creature. Okay, that's a pretty good one. Gain us a little bit more life. Searing Blaze on the Kor Skyfisher. I mean, yeah, the Lone Missionary definitely, allowed me to stay in the game. But they're still doing fine. Okay, Chainer's Edict, sure. We knew that was coming. All right, another Lone Missionary. Just what the doctor ordered. Well, they got 2 cards in hand. I guess we could try and take one of them, see what they got. Okay, yeah, they just had 2 lands. We'll probably just go ahead and cycle that right away. Another cast down. Yeehaw. They're not going to do anything with removal, or sorry, with creatures. We got that covered. It's the reach I'm worried about. Okay. Feeling fine. 7 life. Should be okay, I think. Yeah. That was a lucky one, friends. Tough match. I think we actually might want to bring in Relic. They have a couple of cards that the graveyard is relevant for, like they have Flashback. And I kind of feel like we just have too much removal. Yeah, they do have creatures, but they might have, like, they don't have very many creatures, and they might have sided some out. No life gain. We do have our colors. Tokens. Oh, there's a Crossroads. Wonderful. Castigate. Get rid of Alms of the Vein, I think. Then next turn we'll play Crossroads, Skyfisher Crossroads. Gonna need to find some way to get rid of that. Maybe that was the hit. Yeah, kill Skyfisher, I think. Nope, going directly for us. Face is the place. Alright, Carnarium, Temper, Water Tosser. Okay, we have a Duress. They have a bunch of mana up. Yeah, no, you're right. Probably don't want to attack with Skyfisher for putting down Thorn. Alms the Vein. Oh, and a Lightning Bolt on the Skyfisher. Maybe they have the Imp and they're gonna go for it here. Maybe that was a bad turn. Maybe I was supposed to Duress and see what they had. And then Basilica return the Crossroads. Yeah, this was a misplay. Now I've given them the Monarch. I was even warned. I had fair warning. Fiery Temperate Thorn. Now we have no creatures. Ugh, that's brutal. And they just have this thing to do 2 damage every turn. I could have played that a lot better. On the other hand, we were, playing with a hand of all lands. Oh, just discards 2 Searing Blaze. Oh, another land. Just doesn't stop. So I know they have Vampire's Kiss. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We go to 1. If we attack, we die. Oh, right. And there's the fodder toss. End turn, and then again on this turn with whatever they draw. GG's. Really, really cool list from the opponent here. Fodder Tosser is something that I've never seen before, and it worked really, really well in this list where they're able to just utilize it turn after turn after turn to not only do 2 damage to me, but also to help them cast their spells. Very, very cool. Let's see what we find in the O2 bracket, huh? Oh, hey there. Oh, the games have been going a little bit sideways. That's magic sometimes. Looks like we might be fighting Affinity again. Could be something else, we'll see. Duress is a little bit awkward. We don't have the mana to cast it. We could play Skyfisher, return Inspector, which is okay. You tatai, thanks for the follow, friend. But yeah, thanks a lot for making it back to the for the Pauper stream. I had a impromptu stream earlier today. Kind of felt like I was falling behind on my content, so I did a modern stream. I think it would have been about 2 a.m. I started it, my time. Deadly Dispute on Acre Wellspring, draw a million cards. I got Thorn. I would also like to draw cards. They're not done drawing cards yet. Here's Thoughtcast. Yeah, Guardian is basically just a 2/3. Doesn't do anything special. I mean, it doesn't die to Galv Blast, so there's that. But Glaze Fiend is a bit of a problem because it flies. Let's, I think we start with a Duress. Okay, that's unfortunate. We don't have any more black mana. I think we'll get rid of Deadly Dispute here. So they're going to be able to take the Monarch from us. Not ideal. Hey, Skyfisher, but we don't have the mana to cast it. Ah, so awkward. They're going to be able to do a ton of damage with this thing. Half my life total, and take the Monarch back. Yeah, that's the new ATOG. Let's actually speed that up. Play Spare Supplies, then play Kor Skyfisher, return Spare Supplies. And a cast down, wonderful. Problem is, after we got hit for that huge attack, it'd be pretty easy for them to find a win with Disciple of the Vault. Of course, I think we win in 2 attacks. Another Glaze Fiend, okay. If it's just Glaze Fiend, that's fine. Gear Seeker Serpent. Okay, so that can be potentially unblockable. Get swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can make it unblockable. So I think we have to kill this and then block this. Oh, that's true. We have flashback Chainer's Edict. I'm just thinking, I think like we can Omen of the Dead, get Kor Skyfisher back, play Spare Supplies, play Kor Skyfisher, and then we just have a blocker for this thing. We could even hold back 2 blockers. Probably be better to hold back 2 blockers. Do we get a removal spell? Oh, they're going to immediately Galv Blast one of my critters. Oh, they're going for blood. There's a blood fountain. Triggers the Glaze Fiend twice. Another blood fountain. This Glaze Fiend is lethal. No, 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 no. Let me block. Let me block. They already went to beginning of combat, so they can't find a wedding invitation. Block. Another Glaze Fiend. Scary. Put him to 3. And we'll take advantage of Omen of the Dead. Yeah, it seems that way. They got a couple things in their graveyard I wouldn't want to see come back. I think we're going to Bojuka Bog while we have the opportunity. Maybe I was supposed to... No, if we Edict, I think we would be dead. All right, pass back. They sure tear through their deck. They have 21 cards left to my 38. Oh yeah, Thoughtcast, Deadly Dispute, Ichor Wellspring, Chromatic Star. Lots of ways to draw cards. Okay, we get to block. A removal spell. Maybe we win here. Nah, not that lucky. Get to put them to 1 though. Imagine if we had Pestilence right now. My mana wrong. Could have held up black mana to cast Omen of the Dead during the end of their turn. That would have been the better thing. Omen of the Dead, Kor Skyfisher, definitely doing a lot of work here. Another Glaze Fiend. Blood Fountain, return Mirror Enforcer. Play Mirror Enforcer. So they have 2 blockers. They have 2 cards in hand. How many Galv Blasts have they used? They've used 3 Galv Blasts. So I think I block one of them, and then I try and use this other Kor Skyfisher to win the game. Oh, they have this to block. Idiot. Removal spell. Another Kor Skyfisher. I think we're dead to this. Could spare supplies into a removal spell. Suffocating Fumes might do it. Nice. Haha! Wow. Hard fought. Think we deserve that one. Suffocating Fumes looks pretty good against their Glaze Fiend. With their having like more creatures than normal, I'm happy to have lots of removal. Also, Guardian of the Guildpact isn't very good. Might keep one in for its interaction with Pestilence. I am down by 2 minutes on the clock, though, so we'll have to watch that if we go to a game 3. Of course, we get Dust to Dust with no white mana. Leaning towards keeping it. We got Cast Down. We have spare supplies to redraw. But no white mana. I'm gonna mull. We'll keep this, get rid of a swamp. Blaze Fiend immediately. No removal spell. How much damage are we taking? Ooh, makeshift munitions. That could be dangerous. Right click, save target. Wow, they just threw down a Gear Seeker Serpent on turn 4? We are in so much trouble. Guess I can Suffocating Fumes kill this, then we still have this to deal with. Makeshift munitions. Hits me for 1. They draw a card off the star. Yeah, we gotta, like, we have removal spells for this. Just gotta find them. And killing that Glaze Fiend was pretty good. They would have dealt so much damage. At least 6 there. Oh, there's a removal spell. Perfect. Let's draw a card here. Yeah, we'll play that. All right, throwing the Blood Furnace at us. That was aggressive. Oh, that's why, Gurmag Angler. The little mark on the corner of the relic is letting me know that the target is saved. So whenever I tap this, it's just going to automatically hit Vertex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're 1 mana away from flashing back the Edict. If we play Thorn of the Black Rose, they can take the Monarch. But, like, they just have enough damage to kill us if we don't. The Galv Blast. I think we're just dead. Five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope, not dead yet. Okay, now we're dead. Super dead. GG. Hey there, Slayer. Yeah, doing some Pauper. The day does begin with the letter T, I think. So this would be the day for it. I don't want to go heavy on relics, like, they have some graveyard plan. Oh yeah, I should take off a Pestilence here. Okay, resubmit. Sometimes I forget that they're even in there, because how often have we seen Pestilence? Gray Merchant? I mean, not for this deck, but it is a card. You can play that in mono black control if you like. Yeah, we don't get too much devotion to black in this deck. Ah, but with Ephemerate, that would be amazing. Having a bit of a hard time here with our deck, just drawing a bunch of lands. Lucas Dennis, thanks for the follow, friend. Lands for days. Duress gets to take either Omen of the Dead or Cast Down, and they see that we're just holding a ton of lands in hand. They take the Cast Down, makes sense. No removal for their Glaze Fiend or what have you. Okay, cracking the star. Plays Glaze Fiend, okay. Guard of the Guildpact, not great. Yeah, I think Moon Circuit Hacker is going to see a lot of play. I'll be grabbing some of those as soon as possible so I can play some blue fairies. And then from there, kind of figure out what the meta is going to look like. I think that's going to be a nice starting place, though. That's a lot of damage. We got Omen of the Dead, though, so I'm fine with a block here. Oh, okay, Galv Blast kills the Kor Skyfisher, so I guess we have no blocks. It's a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm really liking the look of You Are Already Dead. Although I'm really liking it and what would you call that? The mono black control decks that have the witches. So the witches can target anything and then just kill it with You're Already Dead, redraw. Yes, that does look pretty good. Gear Seeker's a problem. Oh, we get Dust to Dust finally. A little bit late though. So we could toast their two Glaze Fiends. And then play Guardian of the Guildpact to block Gear Seeker. Normally you want to hit their lands with Dust to Dust, but I felt like we were just under so much pressure from those Glaze Fiends that they were going to kill us quickly. Alright, speaking of killing us quickly, here comes 9 damage. Let's go ahead and block 4 of it. Spells? Or more lands, whatever. I want to draw a card first, see what we get. Another spare supplies. Alright, let's Omen of the Dead, play Lone Missionary. Good thing for this Omen of the Dead, we were getting so much value from that. We would be dead 5 times over if not for Omen and Kor Skyfisher just being able to return them, return them, return them. Although that is over now. Gurmag Angler and Stuffed Bear. Wow, that's cool. I've never actually seen that card. Very cool. Alright, so we play Pestilence. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we can do 5 damage, which we can, it looks like we actually have the win with Pest. Let's go! Pestilence! One land hand. Not interested in this one. Let's mulligan. All lands or no lands. That's the way the game goes. Let's keep this, get rid of a swamp. Scoured Barrens pass. Oh, we're playing against Affinity again? This is like the third time. Affinity's back in a big way. Yeah, here you go. Hey, no worries. That was a impromptu stream. Wasn't something that was planned at all. Just felt like I was falling behind on my content, so I wanted to do an extra stream. We actually had a really hard time with our lands in that stream as well. Circle Protection Blue is not something I've really thought about. Interesting. I will be posting that to YouTube. The Blood Courier video will come out tomorrow. Yeah, most of the time when I've seen Circle of Protection, it's either been red or green. I think that, like, if we're looking to stop ninjas, like, Pestilence is generally, or removal is generally the way to go. Kind of think we play Thorn here. They have no critters down. They're missing on land drops. Seems like a good time to play it. Oh, hey, Teasdale. GG's earlier. I see now that we have been talking earlier, and I just kind of, Anyways, yeah. I actually got this list from Parallax. Ooh, did not want to see the second one. Yeah, there's a lot of people that know what they're doing when it comes to Pauper. Parallax is definitely one. Don't kill my Thorn. Oh, they're gonna Gouth Blast my Thorn. Brutal. Now we lose the Monarch. And we don't have any way to get it back for a long time. Oh, thanks, deck. We're supposed to get rid of the Disciple? They've got a lot of damage on the board here with Disciple. I think we just have to get rid of it immediately. Costly Plunder. Well, you won't be playing that card anymore after tomorrow, because there's a better card now that does this exact thing. Except you gain life equal to its mana value. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. We actually don't even have enough mana to kill this. Double Galv Blast. Oh my god, we are so dead. Just super dead. Yeah, I think it does, Joe the Redcoat. Pretty sure that after the, what do you call it? The downtime, we should have access to the cards through treasure chests. So I'm hoping that I can get the ninjas together for Thursday so that I can do a video with mono blue fairies. Oh, cool. They're going to Galv Blast their own Mirror Enforcer? Awesome. I mean, we lose the Pestilence, but so what? Thought they were going to kill us with that giant robot. Oh, we get to take the Monarch back for free? Plus get rid of their creatures in the graveyard? So the Blood Fountain doesn't work? This is great news. Like, there's still a lot of work to be done, but their killing their own creature was really, really good for us. And a removal spell. Nice. Alright, let's kill that. Okay, I'm tapped out. I have nothing. I don't think they can kill me right. Oh my god, they had another disciple anyway. Just all the disciples forever? How much damage are they going to do here? It's going to be a lot. Hey, create. Yep. Playing a bit of Pauper today. We got the Orzhov mid-range deck on my side. Opponents playing Affinity. And I think like we've played 3 completely different Affinity decks today in this league. Yeah, well, despite the banning, it's still going strong. Alright, I think that kills us. They have Treasure, Blood Token. That puts us to 1, and then we can't Pestilence. I guess we can Crossroads and Pestilence. But if they have another Galv Blast, we're dead. Oh, they sacrificed the Wedding Invitation. Yeah, I didn't see that. Okay, right. What are we going to do here? We bring in Dust to Dust, obviously. Take out Guardian of the Guildpact. I like Suffocating Fumes. Gonna want Castigate, Cathar Commando, maybe even Lone Missionary. Trying my best to get at least 2 wins in leagues. It's difficult, you know. I try my best to get as many wins as possible in a league, but you know, I personally will 0-3, I'll 1-4. We have a lot of really talented players that we're playing against, so I don't feel too bad about my negative leagues, or I try not to. Yep. 2 wins gets half your entry back. 3 wins gets your full entry plus a chest. And then 4 and 5, that's where it's at. Mono Black Zombies was good for a hot minute when Tron was really popular. They had, what was it, Shepherd of Rot? Yeah, we'll keep this. Just missing a white source, and we can go double dust to dust. Starting with a Duress, take one of my dust to dust, you jerk. So we play this, then we're not able to use that for the next turn, but I think it's still our best play. We got our white source. It's just a matter of time for dust to dust. Of course, if they have another Duress, they can take it. Okay. Yeah, Edict you. We're going to play the Crossroads. Get set up for dust to dust next turn. Yeah, Thraben Inspector is fantastic. Having a good card you can play for 1 mana, really clutch. And like we can even return this with Kor Skyfisher, replay it to draw an extra card. Oh man, are they holding up counter magic? Probably holding up stupid counter magic. Oh, it's Deadly Dispute. Okay, that's not as bad. They want a Deadly Dispute, that's fine. They're still losing 2 lands. Yeah, Mono Blue Delver, and I think that that deck is going to be a deck that gets a lot from the new set. Having the extra ninjas is going to be huge. All right, so double black. That's 4 mana, so play the swamp. We can kill this. So they Deadly Dispute. Oh, they have the Galv Blast, so I lose Pestilence. Oh, they have Relic. It's pretty good against some of my tech. Cathar Commando kills a land? That's pretty good. Castigate? Yeah, I'll take that. And another Thraben Inspector. Okay. Soul Summoner, thanks for the follow, friend. Saw mono red Pauper burn last night, but the deck is one missing piece of ancient power. Wasn't playing the Fire Blast. Kessig Flame Breather. Okay, burn decks usually play the oh man. I can't remember the name of it right now. Archaeomancer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Other one then. Yeah, I'm what's the name of that stupid card? 2 mana, 0/3, you tap it to do a damage, and it untaps when you cast a spell. Thank you, Thermo Alchemist. There's a lot of magic cards. Every once in a while, I get them a little bit mixed up. Alright, we're going to pass. We hold up Unmake, and we crack a clue if we don't need to unmake anything. It depends, Create, because Kessig Flame Breather can't necessarily attack in, whereas Thermal Alchemist is always going to be able to do that 1 damage in order to get your other spells to work. Yeah, exactly. Alchemist pings when you have no spells. Okay. That is a card that's in the deck. Let's draw another one. Ah, okay. Kill that. Makeshift munitions, pretty good. Let's start with spare supplies, draw a card. I get another spare supplies. Aven Riftwatcher, but we don't have enough mana to cast it, so we'll just have to pass back. No attacks this turn. Okay, they're going to use some resources, kill one of my Thraben Inspectors. Wonder if you could have moved into combat first, and then waited to see if I double block, and then kill a Thraben Inspector, so that way you get both of my Thraben Inspectors. Ash Barrens. Kor Skyfisher. I think we'll return the Thraben Inspector here. Oh, they're going to kill the Thraben Inspector in response. Alright, in that case we'll return the Crossroads. This is fine. They're using quite a few resources to get rid of Thraben Inspectors. I'm fine with that. Now that's scary. Chainer's Edict, right on time. Think they should have used that to do a damage with a Gurmag Angler. Although they might just be wanting to sack the Wellspring. Clues have one token, one toughness. And they even waited till their turn? They definitely should have sacrificed the Gurmag Angler to do me 1 damage then. They're using a ton of resources here. They sacrificed 2 lands to kill my Thraben Inspector. Alright, let's go get Swamp. Suffocating Fumes. Probably want to just cycle that. I've already gotten rid of 2 of their disciples. Oh, they still have 2 disciples left. I want to cycle this. Could potentially find something to play. Or we could find a land. Hey, McSlash, what's good? Cart Clan, sure. Kind of wish I still had that Suffocating Fumes now. Yeah, I did. Had a great time with 8-Rack. It was a really fun league. Unmake, so we can get rid of the Cart Clan Shaman. That's not really a big deal. Omen would be amazing. I guess we'll just Chainer's Edict. Get rid of that Cart Clan Shaman. And we got a removal spell. Blood Fountain, that's brutal. Allows them to get 2 critters back out of the yard. So they can get Disciple of the Vault and Gurmag Angler back. Yeah, his opponent's been missing a lot of the pings. I feel like I have to kill this. It's so good with makeshift munitions. Our life total's super high, though, so like maybe we're more scared of the Gurmag Angler. I'm gonna pass. Okay. All we have is removal, so let's use it. Sure would like a Bonder's Ornament right now. But no, they had to ban it. Oh, they remembered makeshift munitions this time. Yeah, let's see what you drew. Galvblast and Wellspring. We'll take the Wellspring. With makeshift munitions, that's an easy draw too. Do you think so? Like, I think the Gurmag Angler is better in the graveyard because I was exiling it with Unmake. Another Disciple of the Vault. And we just get Scoured Barrens, so Yeah, we're just sitting here, totally vulnerable. Okay, we got the cast down. Probably better just go ahead and kill this immediately. This is a real problem card, especially with the makeshift munitions, so let's just get rid of it. Yeah, that's true. If we find a Pestilence, we put them to 1. Canadian Bobo, thanks for the follow, friend. Omen of the Dead, what a draw. Let's go. Kor Skyfisher. Oh no, we only have 2 Skyfishers. Or sorry, only 1. Oh well, is what it is. Still, wonderful, really, really good get here. Kor Skyfisher is great. Return Omen of the Dead. And then what do we get? Maybe Thraben Inspector, just a draw card? Alright, so they're hesitating here. If they have any response, I think they just wait until I return the Omen and get the second thing. Yeah. So I'm thinking we probably just go ahead and get Thraben Inspector to draw another card. I don't really need the life. Aven Riftwatcher is kind of good, though, because it has 3 toughness, and that'll be swinging in for damage. So now they kill the Kor Skyfisher with a Gallop Blast. Yep, we can scry. That is an option. Although I kind of want to just leave it in case we find another Kor Skyfisher off the top here. Okay, there's Pest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't want to play the Pest right now. Because we could, like, they just kill the Thraben Inspector, we lose the Pestilence. But that's a pretty good draw. We might be able to kill them here. Yeah, so much Affinity. 3 matches of Affinity in 4. Alright, so we need to set it up so we have a swamp on top. Ash Barrens is fine. How about another Omen of the Dead? Is Kor Skyfisher lethal? So we play the Skyfisher, and we get to return a swamp, play a swamp. So I think Kor Skyfisher is actually lethal. 1, 2, Kor Skyfisher, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we'll go top, top. Pestilence is enough for 4. We needed 1 more black mana, which the Kor Skyfisher is going to give us. Yeah! Alright, we got 9.5 minutes for the final game. We got lands. Think we keep this one. Got Omen of the Dead, Skyfisher, Cathar Commando, kill one of their lands. Get rid of their Blood Fountain. That's a lot of artifacts off the table. Could Duress again, or we could Ash Barrens. Kind of like the Ash Barrens here. Go get Plains. Wow. They got a lot of good stuff here. I think because they have Dispute and Costly Plunder, we just take Makeshift Munitions. Although we do have Cathar Commando to get rid of that. They're going to Duress us. Yeah, that's going to work. Because we have Cathar Commando with Flash. So I'm going to play the Cathar Commando on their end step. I made that mistake earlier where I played this on main step and got punished for it. So let's play properly and play it when I should be playing it. Yeah, I like this play, actually. We get to keep up a mana for the Cathar Commando. And we'll just return the Thraben Inspector. So we get to potentially draw another card with it later. Yeah, that's fine. We're also got some big damage here. If they want to Kark Clan this away, that's fine. Okay. Oh, we could have saved it. Kill the Chromatic Star. I kind of like that play. I wasn't thinking of that. Costly Plunder. They've already used Deadly Dispute as well. Let's take that out of the list that I have. Come on, just hit no lands and give me a Dust to Dust on the top. Please, please, please. Dust to Dust on top. Let's go. One time. Not that lucky. 1, 2. We could still go for it, but then we couldn't play Thorn. Kind of like playing Thorn, holding up Cathar Commando. Alright, we would not have hit. If we had cracked the clue looking for Dust to Dust, we would have missed. Okay, here's Cart Clan Shaman. They can use that to get rid of a lot of my critters. But if they're going to use that to get rid of my critters, they're going to get rid of their own critters too. I guess they can hit 2 things. So we'll just use Cathar Commando. Okay, so they are killing their own critters. And we might as well just get rid of the Vault of Whispers. Yeah, sure. You get that extra damage in, but you still only have 2 artifacts. We do know they have Gurmag Angler, but we have Unmake for it. And meanwhile, we have the Monarch. So we're drawing towards those Dust to Dust. Hey, what's going on? I'll return Thraben Inspector. Replay Thraben Inspector. So much card advantage. And they concede. All right, all right. They couldn't find their lands. Usually Affinity is able to find their lands pretty easily, but this time they had a tough time of it, and they sacrificed one to Cart Clan Shaman, so yeah, we were able to get there. 2 and 2. This hand is fine. Probably start Thraben Inspector, then turn to cycle Ash Barrens, get Swamp Duress. Oh, you got everything? Oh, fantastic. That's excellent. Ooh, okay, we're up against Burn. New plan. I think we just play Scoured Barrens, gain a life, then turn to same thing, Thraben Inspector Duress. But this way we're not opening ourselves up to a Searing Blaze. That's a lot of damage. Alright, let's start with Duress. Get rid of Lightning Bolt. Nice choice in Mountains. Mirage. Alright, we got a lot of life gain in the deck. We just gotta find it. Okay, get rid of one of their beautiful mountains. Pestilence, that's not really what I'm looking for, deck. We could spare supplies. Try and find some more life gain. The thing is, if I spare supplies without playing the land first, then I don't get to cycle the Ash Barrens. So we're going to do that. I just don't like it. I think that I'll probably be done after this league, to be honest. I was playing a little bit earlier, And this league is so long, it's kind of taking it out of me. But I will be back again tomorrow. Okay, there's the spike. And they hold the land in hand for a later Searing Blaze. Makes sense. Alright, I think we probably play Guardian. Just really want to draw cards and find some life gain, you know? Alright, well, we don't have any more land drops. A lot of our life gain is land drops. We're going to play the Guardian, and we'll draw cards next turn if we're still alive. Hey, Pablo! Oh, just playing a bit of Pestilence versus Burn. Okay, they played Mountain, so they have another Mountain in hand. Kor Skyfisher, I mean, it returns the Scoured Barrens. We can gain 1 life that way. I think I'm going to crack the clue first. See if we find anything good. Like, if we find anything better. Maybe we can find the land that gives us 2 life? No? Okay. Kor Skyfisher, gain 1. Yeah, the Pauper meta is great after bans. Affinity and Urzatron are still decks in the format, but they had their legs knocked out from under them. So, you know, they're still playable, but they're not nearly as good as they used to be. Boros is amazing. Fairies, really, really good. Mono Black Control is back. I would say Pauper is in a wonderful place right now. Alright, I'm going to draw a card here. I really just want to find, like, something to gain life with. We miss. We'll play 2 Thraben Inspectors, pass back. Alright, we could be dead. Had a lot of stuff to gain life with, but we just missed it all. Curse of the Pierced Heart, another land. So we're really lucky in the sense, like, the opponent is getting nothing, along with us getting, like, we're missing the cards we want as well. See if we can find one. Oh, we do! Lone Missionary! And they scooped to the Missionary. Oh, that was so lucky. Opponent just flooded out so hard. Alright, bring in Prismatic Strands, bring in Lone Missionary. No, spare supplies do not sack for life. You're thinking about Golden Egg. Take out all the Pestilence. Guardian of the Guildpact is going to be over here in the maybe column, because we're probably not going to want it. Suffocating Fumes we probably don't want either, so let's bring in some Castigate. And I kind of like Cathar Commando. I mean, Pauper Burn is still fairly prevalent. I think that Burn is just always going to have some people that are playing it in leagues. Partially just because it's a quick deck, so you can get a league done quickly, but also it's a really solid option. With fairies being so popular, like, it makes sense that Burn would be on the downtick, but I think that it's a solid option. Although I wouldn't want to play it the first week or two after the new set release, because Mono Blue Fairies is going to be everywhere for the first week or two. What would you want to take out for the Thorn? Kind of feel like we don't really want another Thorn. Like, I'm fine with having them in the deck, but, you know, spending 4 mana for this isn't great. The Unmakes are actually pretty bad here. We've got so much removal as is. I think I would actually just rather have a pair of Guardian of the Guildpact, though. A creature that doesn't die to their removal spells, and we are able to get through for damage guaranteed. Yeah, this is okay. It's not great, but we got Scoured Barrens, we got Prismatic Strands. Don't like the extra swamp, though. Would like some more white mana, maybe some spells. Spells that gain life would be nice. Oh, there's a good draw. Last time we played Lone Missionary, they just immediately conceded. This time they'd like to play out a little bit longer. Okay, so no land drop means their hand is just completely full of spells, which is terrifying. But we do get Kor Skyfisher, which means we can return our Lone Missionary to our hand. And that is gas. And we'll play the Bojuka Bog. We don't have anything else we can do with black mana. So let's just get that tap land down. Yeah, gaining 8 life is pretty good against burn. If we draw planes here, oh, we get Crossroads, that's pretty good too. I was thinking like we could Prismatic Strands, that would have been nice. Could also just play Spare Supplies this turn, but I would really like to have access to double white mana, so we'll play the Crossroads so we can hold up Prismatic Strands next turn. It would be a little bit more mana efficient to play Thraben Inspector, draw a card. But opponent has 5 cards in hand. They can do a ton of damage. I just really want to gain the life. So even though that was inefficient, I'm willing to do that just to feel a little bit safer. And then next turn we get Prismatic Strands up, and we'll feel really safe. Okay, they're going to kill the Visionary. Makes sense, but we only have to take 1 from their Searing Blaze that turn. That's really good for us. Oh, Cathar Commando gets rid of Curse of the Pierced Heart. That's great. So, Cathar Commando, +1, Thraben Inspector, Crack a Clue. Okay. So I'll play Thraben Inspector. Attack with the Kor Skyfisher. And now we have the choice. Do we want a Prismatic Strands? Do we want to play Cathar Commando, Crack Clue? A lot of things we can do from here. But getting rid of that Curse of the Pierced Heart would be pretty nice. It's done a ton of damage already. Another Searing Blaze. Alright, let's Prismatic Strands. And they concede. That was a hard-fought league, friends. Really, really tough. But I kind of feel like that's what we signed up for when we registered this deck. Alright, so this is the deck that I was playing today. Orzhov Midrange, or Orzhov Pestilence. This is a deck that's been around in Pauper for quite some time and has still been going strong. If you're looking for like a control-y strategy with a lot of synergy, this deck has synergy out the wazoo. I mean, Guardian of the Guildpact and Pestilence, doing a ton of work, and then Omen of the Dead was actually, I think, the all-star here, with Kor Skyfisher being able to just continuously bring cards back from the graveyard and replay them. The value engine of the Omen of the Dead, I think, was even like overshadowing the value engine of Spare Supplies and Kor Skyfisher. So that was really, really cool to see. Yeah, so if you're looking for a mid-range strategy that doesn't just instantly die to burn, this could be the deck for you. One thing that I will warn you about is Pestilence has been Only printed once on Moto, so there's usually a bit of a price tag on these suckers. I think I got mine for like 4 ticks a pop. But yeah, if you're looking to play this kind of a deck, I think it's totally worth it. Definitely enjoyed the grind today, and it was quite the grind.